Hi, YouTube. This is Linda, and this is Powerfully You. Um, and I am a holistic life coach that basically tries to help women who are 50 plus as we go through the aging process and live our lives, that we live it powerfully and beautifully. Empowering women to do that, to live your life powerfully and beautifully, no matter what age you are, to do that every day. And how do you do that? It's just by having principles and purpose in your life that you are going to be a powerful presence on the planet. And it doesn't have to be in big ways, it's in small ways, or ways that may not be small, but they're significant. Do you live your life with significance, affecting those who are in your surroundings? To be a mother, a lover, an aunt, a sister that uplifts and encourages those around you, and you make a significant impact in their lives in positive ways. You don't tear people down, you bring them up. You're a powerful presence in the earth realm, as I call it. This has been, and the season is really up, but I just love the principles of the season of Kwanzaa. It's an African American holiday that was started by a Dr. Mulani Karenja in 1967. And there are 7 principles in Kwanzaa, and I went through these and read these, and I have practiced and celebrated Kwanzaa for many years, but something about it just really hit me, because as we become older, these principles, no matter what age, race, or whatever, if you live these principles daily, not just on Kwanzaa, but to live these principles daily, the principles and what they actually mean, it'll make you a powerful presence on the planet. It'll make you somebody that lives their lives significantly and significantly affects others. So here are the principles. There's 7 of them, the 7 principles, and I'm reading this of Kwanzaa, and it's called Nugaza Saba, which are the 7 principles of the Kwanzaa. And one of them, the first one, is Umoja, which means unity. It's to strive for and maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and our race. To not be a divided people, but a people who unify, who come together to bring powerful, positive change in our world and in our nation. To come together, to bring unity and to unify, to do that. Powerful principle, and that's a powerful principle in the aging process, because as we age, you just don't want to go someplace, curl up and die. You want to leave a legacy, and to live your life where you significantly affected someone in a powerful and positive way. How other better than to encourage unity. Kuji Jakalia, which means self-determination. To define ourselves, name ourselves, create for ourselves, and speak for ourselves. And the chakra, that is very connected to our throat chakra. To define. You define you. You don't allow other people to define who you are. You define you. You name yourself. I'm a creator. I'm a teacher. I'm an entrepreneur. Whatever. You name yourself. I'm Linda. You create for yourself. Economically, creatively, however that is. You create for yourself. And you speak for others. You should not allow somebody to be mistreated in your presence. And that's one of my pet peeves, that I want everybody to be created equal, to be treated equally, fairly. And so if you're around me and you treat somebody wrong, I'm going to speak up about that. And I encourage other people to do the same. If somebody says a really harsh joke, and it downs other people, to really correct the person. And you don't have to do it in a real negative way. You can say, hey, I don't agree with that, and I'm going to leave now, because that was really raw. That was foul. little ways to do that, not to just go along to get along. Sometimes going along to get along creates prejudice, creates injustice. To speak up, and to speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves. Anybody that allows a child to be mistreated in your presence, never allow that. Don't allow a child to be mistreated in your presence. The other principle is Ujama, collective work and responsibility to build and maintain our community together and make our brothers and sisters' problems our problems, to solve them together. So it's collective. We come together to make the world a better place. And they are big principles, but it's in your sphere of influence. You come together with a neighbor so that your neighborhood is safe. You come together with your church community to make sure that people are fed and happy and healthy. You just come together in your sphere of influence, which rocks the world. Your family helps another family in need, because we never know when it'll be your turn. Ujama, cooperative economics, to build and maintain our own stores, shops, and other businesses, and to profit from them together. You create your own businesses, whatever. That is one of the things that draws me to being an entrepreneur, is to create my own business, to help others the best way I can, and to employ others so that nobody is left behind. If you want to work, you should work. And that I'm creating a space that I can maybe employ you to do something. If it's no more than take pictures for me, to file for me, but if you don't have, I'm able to give. But collectively we come and we employ. And it's also about sharing that profit, supporting other businesses. As a entrepreneur for women over 50, I want to, support other women who are over 50 and trying to do this thing and business themselves. I want to support their businesses. I want to see what they're thinking about, what they're talking about, so that I can support them too. And I want to support my people. If you have something that can benefit me and mine, I want to support your business that supports me. So cooperative. Nia, purpose, to make our collective vocation in the building and developing of our community in order to restore our people and their traditional greatness. It's to make our vocation, whatever you do. I'm a nurse and I do the entrepreneur, the holistic life coaching with my nursing. As an entrepreneur is what I call myself, an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur being that, I do things within my own job that helps me and helps others. And then as an entrepreneur, self-promotion in that my job, I try to create an environment where I'm lifting people up. Even in these videos, I want them to be there will be some fun videos where I'm doing makeup or clothes or whatever, but the purpose is to lift people up, to empower people to be the best that they can be, wherever that is and however that is. But that vocation, what I'm doing, empowering others, or whatever you do, whether it's a nurse, a teacher, your vocation empowers others. It empowers the community. If you're a teacher, as a teacher, you teach the children or the young adults or wherever but you also empower your community, because you teach them ways in which to empower their own community. You show them ways. So you're affecting your community as a whole, and to be aware of what's going on in your community and strive to make your community, wherever that is, the best that it can be also. So it's not just about you, but it's thinking about the whole, the community, the space that you're in, to make your community, your place, your space as best as it can be. Nia, purpose, to make our collective vocations, and I think I went over that. Kuamba, creativity, to always do as much as we can in the way that we can in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited. Wow, that's a big order, and I think it's one of the things that we should strive to do. What it's saying is that whatever you do, your part of it, whatever you can do, if it's just speak up for somebody, if it's to vote, whatever you can do, you do it in the way that's going to be beneficial to your community, to your nation, to your world. Imani, faith. To believe with all our heart in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, and the righteousness and victory of our struggle. As Black people, we have gone through many, many struggles. I am proud of where we've come from. I'm proud of the people that, strove to vote, to gain economic independence, and we cannot leave the struggle there. We cannot rest on our laurels. We have to keep the issues for our now, that our sons and daughters will be treated fairly, not by the way they dress, act, but by the person that they are. To go on with that legacy of encouraging our sons and daughters to be the best that they can be, to treat themselves and others with dignity and respect, and to carry yourself with dignity and respect. As an older woman, I want to encourage younger women to carry yourself with dignity and respect. Sometimes I see people on YouTube and they have breasts hanging out, boobs, and is that really what you want to leave the planet? Is that really what you want to say about yourself? To come up higher in your thought process and what you think and do? I see some of these reality shows where they show women fighting with each other and, calling each other bees and all of that. Is that really what you want to leave the planet? I want to leave the planet, and I encourage other women to do the same, that we uplift each other, we support each other, we build each other up and not tear each other down. If you're hanging around people that do that, stop. Hang around, be around, let those who are in your inner circle be people who encourage you to be your best self, who root for you, who are happy when you achieve. And that's not always possible. Sometimes you'll meet people, you'll meet haters in your life that are not happy when you start to have success. And those are the people that everybody has a reason and a time and a season in your life. And when you get to the point that you're around people that are hating on you, as we call it, or that are not applauding your success, that want to tear you down, it's time to let them go. And you don't have to do it in a nasty way. You just don't hang around them as much. You just start spacing out the time that you spend with them. And you just have to let them go. They had a reason and a season in your life, and the season is up. And then the other thing I want to say, these are great principles for us to live in our everyday life. And I just want to go all over them one more time. The 7 principles are Umoja, which is unity. Unity for ourselves, our family, and our community. Kujajakulia, self-determination, to name ourselves, define ourselves, create for ourselves, and speak for ourselves, to allow you to be the voice for your family, your community, and your world. Ujima, collective work and responsibility, that we have to come together as a people, as a community, to make our world better. Ujama, cooperative economics, that we share, that we support each other, that we build each other's businesses up. Nia, purpose. What's your purpose? What do you bring to the table that will help the community to be a better place? Kuamba, creativity. How creative are you, and what is your creative doing? Are you doing all that you can when you can to make the planet, to make your community, to make your family a better place, a better space to be in? And finally, Imani, faith. Believing in yourself, in your people, in your community, and in your world, that this can be a better place. Having faith in God and knowing that He has put you here on the earth realm to make the earth realm a better place. So I just want to,